Hello. God, it's been a long time, hasn't it? And it's been even longer since I've done a walking vlog. But hopefully I won't be walking too much longer, so I'm headed towards this park over here. Alright, so my reason for being here is the relative amount of privacy one can find in a little secluded park such as this. Not quite as secluded as I wanted it to be, but you know, it'll have to do. So welcome to part 4 of K.A.Q, Kazzart Answers Questions. I know it's been, a long time since I've gotten around to doing this hopefully final part. I've been just really busy. A lot of stuff has happened in my life, and there's somebody walking this way, but I don't care. So I've decided to do this in my lunch break, and printed off the questions here. And let's jump right onto it then, shall we? Okay. Squawk 7600. Hello, long time no see. He asks, okay, he's got 2 questions for me. Firstly, if you could come to New York City and visit and spend time in only one place, what would that be? Well, I don't really know New York very well, but it is definitely on one of my places to visit list, and hopefully I'll be able to visit it sometime in the next year. Do you actually live in New York, by the way? Because I'm not sure. If you do, I'd love to visit you. But otherwise, I think I'd really like to visit Central Park. I've heard nice things about it, and it's one of the landmarks there. So I think that would be my one place that I definitely want to visit. Second question is, if you could visit and spend time in any American city, which would it be, and briefly why? I hate to say it, but I actually don't know very much about America, but I think one city. Well, New York is probably on my top places to visit at the moment. There was another one. I'd love to visit New Orleans because it's the home of jazz. It's a shame about how things are there at the moment with recovering from that disaster. So, I mean, it would have been nice, I guess, to have visited it before all that kind of bad stuff happened, when back in the days of its glory. But other than that, I'd like to visit Miami, because I hear it's pretty hot there. And, I mean, I've visited other places in America, like LA, San Francisco, a couple of other places, but that was when I was very young. But I think either New York, New Orleans, or Miami. So okay, so now there are like 2 people here. There's that person there, and there's that person there. Oh well, the hazards of vlogging in public. Okay, so next question. Zhuxiu. God, I really should know how to pronounce it, but my Mandarin sucks. Asks, do you plan to return to Australia at all? It certainly seems as if you have really settled in the UK. Well, I kind of answered this in a previous K.A.Q already, but I think I can expand on that a little bit, because I suppose things have changed a little bit since the last time I answered this, because it's been so long since the last time I did one of these videos. I do plan to return to Australia, but not yet is the answer. It's kind of been almost 3 years since I've been in the UK, which is much longer than what I originally intended, which was 1.5 to 2 years. but things have happened, and I guess I have felt pretty settled here, and I have so many things that I want to finish. I'm enrolled in a 2-year course, music course at Goldsmiths College, and I'm only less than halfway through that. So definitely, I'll be here to finish that for the next year and a bit. What else? I'm feeling pretty settled in my current job, and I'm really enjoying it. So I definitely would like to stick around for that a bit longer. So I think I'll see how things go, in the next 2 years, and then maybe I'll give you guys an update then. So yeah, I can see myself here for maybe another 2 years, and then I'll see how where I am in life and where things are. So okay, next question. Now, AericWinter, I know you've been waiting for this, and thank you for posting your questions vlog to Gary Summers' channel. I feel honoured. Yeah, another person just walked by. Okay, AericWinter asks, as far as I know, you were raised in Australia and have lived the past years in Britain, yet you say you are Chinese. Why? Well, I guess the most obvious answer would be, looking at me, I am Chinese. I have black hair or whatever. All the trademarks of the Chinese ethnicity. Is that how you say it? Yeah. Anyway. I guess that's a complicated one. I say I am Chinese by ethnicity, but in terms of my, cultural upbringing, I think I'd probably class myself more as something like ABC, which is acronym for Australian Born Chinese, except I'm not really technically ABC because I was born in the UK, so I suppose I could be BBC, which is another acronym commonly used here to mean British Born Chinese, and that's kind of like a subculture of Asians or Chinese people who have been born in a Western country such as Britain or Australia, or America, and there are a lot of kind of, I suppose, trademarks to this kind of culture. My hand's shaking. I might have to give this a rest. Alright, so I'm going to change arms because my right arm was just starting to really hurt. Okay, I'm not going to get into this too much now. I might make another vlog another day about ABCs, BBCs, and what makes us, us, I guess. But to answer your question, I do consider myself Chinese, but at the same time I also consider myself Australian and British. But my heritage would be Chinese because, that is what I am, in my blood, in my genes, my skin tone, my skin colour, my hair colour, everything, I am Chinese. It's pretty obvious to see. But culturally, it's a bit more complicated than that. So I hope that answers your question for now.